All right, let's do it. Adventure Knights here. So this is a deck that kind of fell off hard this season, but I'm not 100% sure why. I feel like this deck's probably pretty reasonable. I'm excited to see how it handles in Standard today. So it's got Edgewall Innkeeper powering it at its core. We've got Midnight Reaper as another source of helping us draw cards. We've got Finality here to pick some stuff back up. We've got Lucky Clover to double up some of our things. We got a little bit of interaction with Murderous Rider. The belly on this costume is so soft. I'm just like sitting here like, oh, my belly, rub my belly. It's such a soft furry belly. Sorry, I had to interrupt. So I was sitting there like unconsciously rubbing my belly, and I had to explain myself. It's very furry and nice. All right, anywho, let's jump on to the ladder here and see how we're going. Yeah, Smitten Swordmaster is one of the best things about this archetype for sure. Agree. You need to eat a Tootsie Pop. So, fun fact, when we went to the Magic tournament where I wore this costume, we bought a bag of Tootsie Pops with us, which was great. And I handed them out to my opponents. Oh, we haven't checked the daily deals yet today. That's a good call. I'll have to do that in a moment. Yeah, that seems fine. We'll keep Bottom Swordsmith, I think. We did win the one match we played on camera. I didn't win another match at the tournament that day. That's not really something that I can just like coordinate offhand, Time Lord. All right, so I think we just make some 1/1s. I think I'm just gonna pass here. Now again, Time Lord, I don't really want to do things that disrupt the flow of what I'm doing today. So like I have a set of things I like need to accomplish on stream. And like playing random formats and doing things that are different than my normal stream. People are here to watch like the content that I make, and I don't want to disrupt the content. So like same things are people like asking about Owling Mine. Like if we switch to Magic Online and play Owling Mine, we're gonna lose a bunch of viewers. So like asking people to donate for something they don't want to watch doesn't make sense. We got one creature in here. Innkeeper's not a bad pickup. I think I'm actually just going to play the Murderous Rider here. And then attack Teferi for 1. Just want to get my card draw in. You make a beautiful bird of prey. Thank you. Is the owl costume comfortable? It's not bad. And my basement's actually like pretty cold. So I actually have a space heater that I click on occasion. Order the Midnight is Stellar here. Let's just go ahead and play Murderous Rider out again here and draw another card. Just want to like try and keep the cards flowing. I think I'm going to go ahead and just Swordmaster, dome them for 2 here. Hit this for 1, hit you for 1. Baby Crisis, eh? So not blue-white, something more mid-rangey. Let's start with this and see what we draw. Hey, this draws 2 cards, and then if it draws a black source, it draws another card. Yeah, I saw, we played against that last week. That's probably a better matchup for us than blue-white control if I had to venture a guess. Less sweepers. They have less Narsets too. Usually they have like a couple of sweepers. Like we could definitely get swept, but like if we get swept at this point, it's like not a big deal, right? Because like I have Order and I have Finality, and like I'm gonna play this Midnight Reaper out here and like do some more with that. Maybe I'm just supposed to Murderous Rider here. That could perhaps be what I'm supposed to do. So let's Order of the Midnight. Pick these friends back up. Make some friends. If they don't find a sweeper, they're like pretty far behind. If they do find a sweeper, they're like maybe at parity. Maybe. The wine version I use to play Arena with, I'm just using Lutrius Impromptu. So sometimes different wine versions have sporadic issues with Arena. So using Lutrius makes it consistent. They really are great at Turtle Witness, you're not wrong. Yeah, I like this archetype that we're playing. I feel like it fell off the map for very little reason. Like I feel like it was just like a deck that like didn't really gain new cards from Theros, so people just like forgot about it. You discard 3 cards at the moment. What if I just do this, and then do this, and then pass? Like, even if they have another sweeper, like, I'm still drawing 3 more. And then, like, next turn, Smitten Swordsmith's gonna, like, do a bunch. They're dead, right? I believe they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. They're just dead to Smitten Swordsmith triggers. The old 1 mana 12 volume. Goodbye, Felicia. Gibbo, you know. This is an absolute... I love the range of owl gifts that are getting used. Y'all are great. Thanks for contributing to the kids. Alright. Shifting Ceratops sounds wonderful. Gosh, what do I even want to cut? I don't really know. I feel like our main deck is like pretty well set up here. Is it possible I just run it back? Is that unreasonable? I feel like that's not unreasonable. Well, part of the donation goal was... Part of the donation goal, the 5K goal was dyeing my beard, so shaving it off really can't be on. I think I'm just going to click submit. I feel like our deck's pretty well set up here. Mold or sculpt the beard. Shave half off left or right. I don't know about that one. You cut Find Finality against control. I think that's an incredible mistake. If Find Finality is in our deck basically for the control matchups, it's there to draw 2 creatures that have already died. So if you don't want Find Finality in a matchup like this, you should just cut it from your deck, I think. Hey, Warblazer, thanks for contributing. And remember, everyone who donates at least $1 to the charity link will be entered in all the giveaways that we have. I've got stuff from a bunch of my sponsors. I've got some BCW products, Inked Gaming gift cards, Cool Stuff Inc. gift cards. I'm going to be signing some playmats to send out to people. I'm going to be signing some of my Hoglandia tokens to send out to people. Huh? Alright, I'm gonna play another Innkeeper and be sad when they sweep us. Sweepers, not all bad, because I do have finds here. And then next turn I can go Innkeeper, play a thing and draw 2 cards. Cause they're dream trolling. It'll be interesting to see if we can race this here. Hey, Smituga. Thanks for contributing. I appreciate it. Sure. Hopefully we draw an untapped land next turn so we can Beast and Clover. Perfect. I need to create a Fruitman shell at 10k. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna die pretty quickly to these things in the air, unfortunately. Taking 9 here, so that means we're gonna be dead next turn. Hey, Crocodile, thanks for contributing. This stream means a ton, and thanks for the donations. I was born with cancer in my retinas, which is terminal once it spreads to the brain. I'm alive because of an experimental surgery at St. Jude in the early 2000s. People like you saved my life 30 years ago, and you'll do the same for this generation. That's awesome, Hobart. Glad you're here. Think we're dead, huh? There aren't really cards I can play in this list that make us much better against Dream Trawler, huh? Are there? I guess Ceratops is just it, huh? This just blocks Trawler? Yeah, that's totally the answer. Not bringing this in was a mistake. Happy to donate for a great cause. Thanks for contributing, Jethrin. You just trim the incubations. They're kind of filler. This doesn't really block. Alright, let's do this. Abyssal, thanks for the 14-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Yeah, Plaguecrafter's not really a good solution. Yeah, Liliana. Liliana, 6 mana is just so much mana. I guess we get to 6 most games. I guess. Yeah, we're not playing Order of the Midnight because it blocks. We're playing Order of the Midnight because it generates value. Although maybe after how that game went, generating value isn't the axis we want to fight on. We do not. Shillionaires won't exist for another probably 6 months or so at a minimum. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and just cast this as a 2-2 here. Just get some pressure into play. We're almost assuredly the beatdown in this matchup. It's pretty good. We got a 1-1 out of it at least. Hey, Pterodactyl, thanks for contributing. Really looking to draw another land here so we can get Shifty Boy into play. They notably don't have second white yet, which is good for us. A big bird? I'm an average-sized bird. Alright, I think we just keep hoping they miss on white. Just put them dead through a blocker or another bounce spell is the plan. Thassa's Oracle, that's a cheeky one. Thank you for the clip, Marty. We're gonna tweet this out. Slow and steady. How do you donate? Use this link here for the charity. There's also a link underneath the stream as well. Not Pioneer. Didn't die to the Oracle trigger. Is the costume warm? It's like wearing a hoodie. It's like wearing a hoodie and a winter hat. Conveniently my basement is not particularly warm, so oh, Artie. Mono red. All right, let's see how this goes. We might need extra cards in our sideboard for this matchup. Maybe a pile of Disfigures could be useful. I could just wear the owl costume all the time. That is technically an option. I think we just play Swordsmith as a blocker for this. The good news is on that light up the stage, you're only going to get to play one card off of it. All right, so we're taking 6 total here. We're taking 4 total, basically, because we're going to gain 2. Not a committee. Thanks for chipping in. All right, so I'm going to play this. I'm going to order the Midnight, pick back up this. We're going to be dyeing the beard blue. It was at the top of the initial goals. Really need to draw a Lovestruck Beast so I can block these. Murderous Rider would also be okay. Another Smitten Swordsmith. So I'm taking 6 next turn. What if I do this, Rain Spider, thanks for contributing. So these can't block, obviously, but then next turn I can go Clover, double Swordsmith, gain 6. It's not quite lethal, but it's close. So we're going to 1 here. Hey, Cyrix. I went to a charity event yesterday for the Aussie Brush Fires. Good time to give. Thanks for contributing here as well. Please time Marty out for the next 10 minutes. Listen, Marty, charity demands it. I can't not. I can't not. You got to think about the kids, okay? I did it for the children, not because timing. I did it for the kids. It has nothing to do with timing out Marty being fun. Alright, so if I do this, then this Swordsmith gains 3, which puts me to 4. And then I play Swordsmith, which blocks Scorch Spitter. So if I gain 3 with this, and let's say they attack with this, this, and this, I chump block, take 3. I believe we're alive here if they draw another brick. Marty sent me a message and he says it's for the kids. For the children. The fact that this Midnight Reaper makes us lose life when our stuff dies could end up costing us this match. I just don't have good blocks for their stuff here. Oh, I guess I'm actually exactly dead on board, huh? Because of Scorch Spitter's trigger. If they would have attacked with this, I'd have died. But they missed it. Maybe they just have a spell anyways. Yeah, first strike would have killed me. And we're dead. Yeah, chat, for people saying I could have gained 6, you're right, but that I wouldn't have been able to curry favor again the following turn. So I get it. I see what the line is, but don't just tell me what the line is. Tell me why that line is better than the one I took. I understand what you're suggesting, I just disagree with it. That's why I didn't do it. So if you think I should have made your play, make a case for why your play is better. When is the stream extended to today for the after goal donations? Minimum of 7 o'clock. 7 p.m. We're going to do at least 11 hours. Hanged Ren, St. Jude's is great. Buy them their stuff. They are indeed. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, this is great. Edgewall Innkeeper is just like our single best card in this matchup. Not close. There is not a command to time about all the mods. That's not something people would normally want to do. All right, so I think I pay 2 and we just go Innkeeper, Innkeeper. Then we get to Divination with the Lovestruck Dexter, which is great. I don't want to suffer for these goals. That sounds awful, Beefster. How would I want to put Windows on my computer? Okay, this is exactly the type of start we want in this matchup. Not having a large blocker was a big part of our issue last game where we weren't able to stabilize. So running Lovestruck Beasts here will be stellar. I think I'm actually just gonna go ahead and kill this here. Just like take 4, we're far enough ahead, smack them for 7. Hey, K9. Thanks for contributing. Glad I could sub while Innkeeper's on the board. Always thought he looked like Kevin from The Office. We're not dyeing the beard on stream. I pay a professional to do that. Especially because dyeing the beard requires putting chemicals on my face. I don't know. I ran out, chat. I ran out. I had an owl costume on hand. I don't have other non-owl costume things. Who's my beard guy? There is a beauty school in Bloomington that did my beard last time when we did pink. Figure out the goal, Hogland. Sounds good, Zikta. Yep, let's deal 5. I don't have a goblin mask anywhere. I also promised to wear the owl costume for the rest of the stream, so I'm not sure that... Alright, so they're dead on board. I don't know where that mask went in the move. And actually, I think the strap broke off the back of it at one point. For people that are asking, Geoff was a Goblin Mask character that I did on stream at one point. Geoff died piloting a Goblin. Yeah, something like that. Alright, so we're looking for a Lovestruck Beast or other quick, cheap spells that are large. Thrashing Brontodon. We have 4 copies of in post board. I guess this is good enough. Nah, I'm gonna mulligan this. The lands are super awkward. Doesn't have any of the cards I really want. Perfect. Man, it would be so sweet if Bernie wins SC. SC is taking place on Saturday again, right, Bacon? If I recall. We're gonna be doing a 10-hour stream on Saturday because we hit the raid goal. Combat Muffin, thank you for contributing. All right, so we're dead. I feel like we're dead. I think I have to play this, fetch a tapped swamp, so that way I can play Lovestruck Beast next turn. If Biden takes second in South Carolina, I feel like he's probably done. But I also don't think any of these people still running are going to drop out before Super Tuesday, because they're all super egotistical and self-centered. My wife and I voted for Bernie yesterday in the Texas primary. That's awesome, Cypress. Thoughts on the coin toss in Iowa? I mean, is it any less obnoxious than drawing high card in Nevada? Caucuses are archaic and shouldn't exist. All of the primaries should be ranked choice voting. Let it burn. Thanks, Doof Monster. Just about to get like double removal spelled here. Yeah, all elections should be ranked choice voting, correct? Agree. Doing this into this. Hopefully we draw a green source. Caucuses are effectively a very archaic type of ranked choice voting, I think is an accurate descriptor. Yeah, we're just dead, right? Hey, Scholar, thanks for contributing. We needed this turn, right? If I'd have drawn this turn instead of another Order of the Midnight or another Lucky Clover, whatever it was that we drew, we could have killed this and had a chance. I'm not qualified to understand the legalities of doing a political fundraising stream, so I'd prefer not to get into it. Well, I have my normal personal adverts off today because I just didn't want too many things on the screen, but I have my Bernie banner up there normally. $7.6K all Hoaglandia dollars. Well, it's all dollars from people that were in chat. It is, yep. Had a number of whales like BJ, and a number of others that all did. I think we had 3 or 4 people that did 500 plus. That definitely helped us along a huge amount. I'm gonna lead on Passage here, I think. Grab a second black source here. Sweet, perfect. Got lucky and drew second green. Then next turn we can make 4 1/1s. Yep. No, they're playing Teamer Adventures. Teamer Adventures won the 94-player tournament at DreamHack this weekend, which, if you weren't following, Wizards of the Coast put up $100,000 in prizes for their DreamHack tournament, and less than 100 people showed up to play it. Which is something. Should have used some of that money for promotion something. Shoot. Do I want to draw 2 cards with this, or I want to play it out? I think I want to draw a card with that later. I'm just going to pass. Read. Feeling pretty far behind. Yeah, the coverage seemed good. I don't know, it's just, I feel like in general, this, like, in-person events with Arena seems weird. I really wish they just put in the effort and make it a priority to get an in-client event system going. So that way you could just play Arena tournaments from your home. Like, the fact that there's more Magic Online tournaments in any single weekend than there are, like, Arena tournaments in a year is really sad. Now, I don't want to do donation goals that'll make people turn off the stream, Scholar. So, like, changing formats to formats that aren't popular doesn't make sense for goals. Because then people are, like, donating money to encourage me to turn off the stream. Like, I don't know. I think we might just call it a day. I should have, maybe next time I know to set the goals a little bit further apart. 7,600. If people still want to contribute, remember you'll be entered in all the giveaways if you donate at least $1, but I think we cleared enough. Feel like I'm reaching. I know for next time if I set a lowish goal to have more prepared. Yep. My poor little 1/1s, chat. You done good, Hoaglandia. You done good. Oh yeah, I guess I can put those back up to encourage people. This whole thing resized itself too. That's so annoying. Yeah, so I've got a bunch of giveaway stuff from sponsors for folks if you haven't donated yet. So I've got gift cards from Cool Stuff Inc. and Inked Gaming. And I've got some BCW products to give away, and I'm going to sign some playmats personally and send them out, and sign some tokens and some stickers and send them out that are Hoaglandia themed. And anyone who donates at least $1 using the charity link will have their Twitch username entered in the giveaway. Make sure the username that you put in there matches your Twitch username. I'm going to contact winners via Twitch DM. Squaddle for the kiddos, thank you. Alright, so I think we just need to race here, right? I can't really win as this game goes long. Return to nature means I don't really want to play this until I'm ready to get an adventure spell with it right away, though. I guess I just do this and then Murderous Rider kill these. That's probably the play, huh? And smack them for 6. Nah, I don't want to do extra different things on stream. I've already, like, there's just a lot of extra stuff going on already. And if I'm being honest, I'm struggling to keep up with tagging notifications and interacting with chat still at my normal level. And I feel like the quality of my content's going to drop even further if we add other extra things in. Like, people donated for the decks that we're going to play today. I want to make sure I give them the appropriate amount of attention they deserve. They hit another Brazen Borrower here. Oh, really? I thought for sure they were going to just bounce my board there. I guess they have a bunch of blockers. This is their trophy pet. So if you picked the winner, you got a trophy pet. So they must have bet on PV for the Choose Your Champion. Thanks for contributing, Grant. Yeah, it was good. Integrations like that link Arena to actual organized play is good. Gets more things like that are a way to get people organically invested in watching your things instead of like paying to view bot. Feel like we're dead from here. I guess maybe we can grind through with order here. I understand owing the IRS money. This job. Just Twitch streaming is you get $10.99 in the United States, so I send the IRS money every quarter and then usually owe them extra in April. We'll see. We sent them more every quarter for 2019, so we'll see if I owe again this fall or this spring. Edgewall Innkeeper is not a bad pickup. Let's start by attacking here and see what they do. I expect we're about to get brazenly borrowed. Hey, Growthy, thanks for sending your Prime this way this month. I appreciate it. Welcome to Oaklandia. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday wherever you're at. We always just make sure to pay in enough each quarter so you don't pay the penalty. If you look at your previous year's taxes, it tells you the amount you need to pay in to guaranteed not pay a penalty. So usually we just look at that number and pay that much in. Hey, Navier, thanks for the 2 years. I appreciate that. Welcome back. And then we'll do this. Draw Lovestruck Beast. Leak Eater, thanks for the 3/4 of a year. Welcome back. U.S. taxes are crazy complicated. I think it's a conspiracy to make normal people hate taxes. Well, you see, the tax code in the United States stays complicated for a lot of the same reasons that other things in the US are complicated and bad, and that's because wealthy people spend lots of money lobbying to keep the tax code complex. The makers of TurboTax spend a significant amount of money every single year trying to ensure that the tax code stays complicated, because if the tax code stays complicated, TurboTax is a necessary product and they make money. And then if it's complicated, people are also more likely to make mistakes. And if people make mistakes while doing their taxes, you can penalize them. Why do you owe them anything? Well, if you're not getting $10.99, I'd double check your withholding. It's probably too low. It almost says capitalism is a parasite. Capitalism is fine in small doses for certain subsets of products. Capitalism is not really okay for things that are, like, necessary to survive. Yeah, little capitalism You know, like Magic the Gathering cards, for example. Luxury products like this game are a fine thing to have managed in a capitalistic manner because nobody's ability to survive and live depends on their access to Magic the Gathering cards. Are we dead? We're probably dead here, right? Because Order of the Midnight can't block, and they've got 6 in the air. I'm at 7. Any burn spell is lethal. How many Bone Crushers have they played? Just one, it looks like. Yeah, just one. I assume there's something lethal on the board here. Usually they play a fling in the board, right? Okay. Oh, I forgot to restart Arena when I went upstairs to get my owl costume, didn't I? Yeah, I think I totes forgot to restart Arena. Agonizing Remorse seems good here. Incubation and Finality seem a little bit slow. I think I want these paratrophies. Let's give this a try. Now, the real trick, chat, is to try and eat without slopping on my owl costume. That's the real hat trick. Jazzlit, thanks for the 5 months. Wilson Vita, thanks for the 19. Nah, they can just decline to get something, Zing. Hey, Dragon Boy. Thanks for the contribution. I appreciate it. Should have been to wear a bib while eating the owl costume. Well. Llama Copter, thanks for contributing. Thanks to everybody who's contributed today. I expected to kind of hit the 5,000 goal at some point today. I thought that was like a good attainable number. The fact that we smashed through that plus 50% by noon, is before noon, is kind of absurd. We still got 7 more hours of stream today. I think we're just prioritizing drawing more cards here. We'll just draw. Play Foulmire, draw. Hey, no worries, BJ. Thanks for being a big part of contributing to exceeding my expectations. We just keep drawing cards, right? So we do this, draw. We do this, draw. Agonizing Remorse is an excellent pickup. Just take a peek behind the curtain here, shall we? Yeah, for someone that just asked about 24-hour streams, those are incredibly unhealthy on average, so I tend not to do them. I'm an old man these days. You're right. BJ does need a sword. They're great. Have a mod sword, BJ. I think we just want to only draw one card this turn. So, like, I could play two drops and draw 2 cards this turn, but I think getting the 5/5 into play ASAP is ideal here. I should be attacking with these. I should have attacked with this last turn. I feel like that's a good draw. Huh? So these are all on these are on an adventure. So I've got 8 mana total here. I can go Murderous Rider your beast. Draw a card. Attack. I think that's the play. If they want to trade Innkeepers at that point, I think I'm okay with it. If they trade Innkeepers, they'll take 7. Man, our hand is bad. But I get if they take 7, they go to 9, and if they don't have a sweeper next turn, I get to Smitten Swordsmith, drain them for 3, play it, drain them for 4. They just took the hit here. Okay, it's good for us. All right, they found Clover Giant Borrower. Hey, Balthazar, thanks for the tip. Dad, Red, Black, Pyromancer, and Pioneer. Sounds good. Poor little knight. That's a good draw. Let's go ahead and attack here to start. See what they do. Because they probably need to. Brazen Borrower inside of combat. Really? Oh, that stops me from attacking with this. Okay, that makes sense. Well, if they don't jump block, they're dead. Good stuff. Shock you twice. Man, Arena really needs a restart, huh? Maybe I'm supposed to board in Noxious Grasp? I'm probably supposed to have Noxious Grasp in my deck, huh? Is it crazy to cut my Clovers just because they can interact with them and I think I'm the beatdown here? I feel like that's not crazy. Maybe Ceratops is good here too for that reason. Just like be more aggressive. I don't know. 4 mana to kill Clover is just so much mana. I've got a couple of trophies. I think I cut Clovers just try and get under them here, right? Like our grind plan isn't good here, assuming the correct roll is beating them down. So I often describe yogurt as health food, as candy that's trying to disguise itself as health food. But I like how this yogurt's just like, it's just like completely throwing that out the window. It just actually calls itself Rocky Road Yogurt. It's like we're not even gonna keep up the pretenses that we could possibly be healthy. Hey Digitech, thanks for the 17 months. Welcome back. Alright, so they have Clover on 2. We're gonna get stomped and be sad, almost assuredly. I think I'm still supposed to Innkeeper on the off chance they don't have Stomp. I get to draw a card next turn. So, like, this is a little annoying, but it's far from the end of the world. I think I just Agonizing Remorse here. Take the Innkeeper. They have 2 different card advantage engines there, unfortunately. They tapped wrong and can't flash in Borrower here. Super awkward for them. The Get Rog deck was kind of clunky overall. Get Rog in general just doesn't seem like a very playable card for that format. It's like the other things we were doing were just much better. Really hoping to draw a green source here. Perfect. The fact that Get Rog just doesn't generate value the turn you play it means it ends up short a lot of the time. Okay? So they can wish for... Maybe I should have played Midnight Reaper here because they get Storm's Wrath. I really want to draw another green source next turn. If we draw a 4th green source, I can Heart's Desire and play this with haste, which would be ideal, because I assume they're about to deal 4 to the board here. Weird. Feels strange to me. So... They probably plan to gust a Lovestruck Beast that can attack. And then Chandra downtick next turn. They wouldn't have been dead if they swept. It would only be attack for 10.
Bigger explosions are more fun.
I'm supposed to just put them to 2 with this other Ceratops in my hand, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna put them to 2. Did I just die? No, they can't shock this in. If they could shock this in, they'd kill me. This is 6, this is 6, this is 1. That's kind of gross. Really, really close set here. I feel like I want some Disfigures in my sideboard. Not only for this matchup, but for the red matchup too. This card's great in this format, by the way, chat. enjoyed, Shifty Boy. Alright, let's get some witch figures in here and play one more match, I think. Yeah, maybe two more. I kind of like this deck. Picking up what it's putting down. I'm into it, chat. I'm into it. We cleared the 5k goal very quickly. I feel like I want to get like 3 of these into my board. I'll just restart after we're done with this deck. I appreciate the reminder, though. All the donations today, the charity link is for St. Jude Children's Hospital. Do I want Noxious Grasp? Maybe I don't. I feel like I'd rather have Disfigure. Need one more trim here. Do I need all 3 Agonizing Remorse? 3 Remorse, 3 Ceratops is probably plenty for the control matchup. It looks like pretty good against control anyways. Let's try that split. CJNJ, thanks for contributing. And remember, everybody who donates at least $1 and enters their Twitch username with their donation, you're going to be entered in a number of giveaways that I'm going to be doing after the stream today. So I've got stuff from a bunch of my different sponsors. I've got BCW products. I've got cool stuff, ink, gift cards to give out, Inked Gaming gift cards to give out. I'm going to sign some playmats to send them out, sign some tokens to send them out. Hand's a little awkward because this isn't untapped, but I think it's definitely keepable. Oh, I keep forgetting to check the deals. Yeah, I'll check deals after this. Alright, we'll get to see if our Disfigures help here or not. This is one of the matchups that we threw them in the sideboard for. Let's start with this, I suppose, since we drew it. And I think if we draw an untapped land next turn, I actually want to play this before the Innkeeper, just get to 5 down ASAP. I ran out of goals type to death. I'm going to need to be better prepared next time we do one of these. Probably have the goal be a little bit higher to start and be prepared to go over. I was not ready today. We were a bad Boy Scout. Was not ready. Okay, that's not a terrible pickup. So, I guess I'm just playing this and then playing the Murderous Rider or something this turn. Speaking of scouts, the Pinewood Derby went really well. I've got, I posted a picture in the steakhouse. They do a siblings race too. So this is Jake and Declan with their cars. And then, Jacob's car happened to be relatively quickly, so he got second place for the Lion's Den. He was really excited. Jacob's, like, semi-obsessed with trophies, so he was really excited to get one. Is it insane to just play the Rider? Yeah, I think so. I'm at 18, so there's no reason not to kill their thing. Hey, Gang Grenade, thanks for contributing. And there's another one in there too. Fire and Fury. Thanks, folks. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. This might be too cheeky. It, like, kills the Bone Crusher, without taking 2 damage, but they don't have to spend the mana for it when Spinks. Thanks for the 14 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. If they have a cleave here, blocking becomes worse. I'm an owl. You're an owl. Who are you? I'm gonna block like this in the event of Cleveland here. If they cast a Cleveland, we go to 6 with these blocks. Yeah, maybe I should just hold this. I don't know. Cleave kind of kills us regardless, right? Definitely feels like a never not dead to Cleave type moment. Well, I mean, as far as like not being dead to Cleave goes, that's towards the top of the ways to manage it. I'm excited to get like double shocked or stomped in response. We'll block here and see if they pull the trigger on like a pump spell or something, just because this is technically not a lethal attack. So like if they have like an Infuriate or a Rimrock Knight, they might play it to kill us. Where are the raid clans? The raid clans are listed in the raid channel topic on the subs Discord server. I cleared a couple of people out of the Hoaglandia clan last night. I clear people out who are inactive for 5+ days. Because the whole group gets more rewards if everyone plays more often. So I think the other groups do the same. So they clear up semi-regularly if you're playing. And waiting for one. Hey, Willem. Thanks for contributing $5. I appreciate it. All right. We might get to stabilize here. Oh, there's only one in there. Okay, let's do this. Pick this up. And then I think even though I'm missing out on a card draw, I think I'd rather play this turn than play Innkeeper plus this. Innkeeper plus this would let me attack with this, but I think gaining some lifelink from this ASAP is the most important thing right now. My route to stabilizing here is going around that. Hey, Ragalar, thank you for that. Definitely not using the draw a card, lose a life mode on this. Probably going to play this, draw a card, play this as a 1/1 draw a card, attack them for 7, try and get this game closed out. Get to close relatively quickly here, which is nice. Second 1/1's actually useful because it means they can't just kill Innkeeper to keep Lovestruck Beast from attacking. Ooh. Hey, Hyde, thanks for the 12 months. I appreciate the interior support. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Yep, Lightning Helix here. Didn't matter. Drew their 6th land and died. Alright, so what's the plan here? Disfigure's good. Thrashy Boy's good. Trophy's good. Midnight Reaper is not good. Some number of Lucky Clovers need to come out. Do I cut all of the Order of Midnights? I feel like I do. This brought my creature count down to 24, so I probably don't want Incubation, actually. Just leave a couple of orders in. What do we think of this? I think there could be an argument for bringing in Shifting Ceratops, just because it's a reasonable threat at the top end. I kind of like leaving Finality in, because we do get to 6 mana and sweep the board with this on occasion in this matchup, so that seems potentially very good. I think this seems reasonable. Man, this Finality is the only stain of a non-borderless card we have in here, huh? It's real sad. It's real sad. Yeah, this is definitely a keep. 1, 2, 3. It's just curvamentary. What could it be? I have a question for the adults in chat who pay attention to these things, because I haven't. If I manage to qualify for the MCQ next month, when is the MCQ next month? Is that posted? I feel like it's got to be posted because it's less than a month away, right? But like, does anybody know what weekend in March is the MCQ? I'm just going to go ahead and trade with the Scorch Spitter here. I know this could draw a card next turn, but I think gaining 2 extra life and potentially keeping them off of Cleave a turn longer is better than drawing a card here. Gonna have to shock in a tomb to play the Brontodon next turn, but I think that's fine. It's March 14th. Can I play a tournament on March 14th? Calendar says... Oh, I guess it's flexible, and I can play anytime throughout the day. I guess that's fair. It's not an all-day thing. Are we dead? I think we died, chat. I think we died. Hey, Umabel. Thanks for the tip. Get that deck added after we're done today. We did, Dearth. BJ Forget and a bunch of others. Came in strong. We hit the final goal. We also added an owl costume. Who's got 2 thumbs and is always dead to Embercleave? This guy right here. But remember, the opponent's deck is definitely a fair aggro deck, and in no way, shape, or form is about to put Splinter Twin on their Deceiver Exarch. Just Scorching Dragonfire Fist Pump. Don't you love it when they don't actually have Splinter Twin? It's wonderful when your opponent's not lucky enough to draw Twin. Love it. Love it. And we're dead. Don't draw a good spell. Don't draw a good spell. Don't draw a good spell. Alright, they took a land off the top of my deck. I'm going to 3. If we draw a Lovestruck Beast, we could be okay. Or another Brontodon, maybe. A good blocker. Which figure can kill 1, 2, take exactly 3 and die. Why not take Swamp there and leave a Brontodon to sacrifice? I guess that's fair. I could have saved 2 life there. Yeah, if I play the Swamp, I could save 2 life. It's a good suggestion because Annex is an enchantment creature. The thing I forgot. Oh no! Check out my wonderful sponsor page. I'm definitely doing this to plug the sponsors and not because it's been 2.5 hours since we restarted Magic Arena, so the client crashed from leaking memory. Definitely just need to plug these wonderful people. You should consider buying their stuff. Let's plug the charity stream. All donations for the charity stream go to St. Jude. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Unreal. Game can't even run for 2.5 hours of just dumping. What does leaking memory mean? So, applications on your computer use something called RAM, which is system memory. And when an application leaks memory, it means it doesn't free up memory that it's used at some point but is no longer required. So, applications that leak memory just use more and more RAM the longer that they're open. And especially if those applications are 32-bit applications, they eventually crash because they can only address so much memory before they crash. Whereas big, wonderful 64-bit applications, when they leak memory, they'll just gobble up memory until your computer runs out. Which would honestly be preferred, because, like, my computer has 32 gigs of RAM in it, so, like, it has memory to eat. It's just, you know, this is a 32-bit app. Even if there's stuff to eat, it just pops off anyways. Hey, thanks for the 3/4 of a year, Grey Wolf. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Light it up. They're on fire. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, the Crashes arena reminding me that I haven't gone outside recently. It's that that's their "Are you still watching?" message. Which figure? This one? This one right here? It's unfortunate I don't have another 1/1. So I would like to get frisky with this Lovestruck Beast, but it's what it is. Get to get Thrashy Boy down here. Hey, thanks for contributing, Omabel. Ayo. I say hey, I say hey, I say hey. Oh. Do 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 do. This might be a hair on the aggressive side. But, like, I have Thrashy B to, like, kill a cleave if they play it. How would they make an application 32-bit instead of 64-bit? Is it easier to program? Sometimes certain toolkits or extensions aren't available in 64-bit, and I'm not sure what complexities, if any, are added using the Unity toolkit in 64 versus 32-bit. I'm not familiar with that personally. So the website tool that I'm using doesn't let me define custom goals. It just like auto adds them. So it's just like adding another goal every $625 past tier now. I don't really have anything creative to add that sounds good at the moment. So people who haven't donated yet are donating to get into the giveaways that I'm going to be doing for sure. Oh, they're about to exile this, aren't they? That's so super unfortunate. You can lower overhead with 32 if you don't use 64-bit functionality. Well, that's technically true. The amount of overhead you reduce by in 32-bit versus 64-bit is so incredibly negligible in computing power in today's world. Oh, that's totally what we could do. People wanted me to play Owling Mine. Hey, Dalbert, thanks for contributing. I should bump up Mono Blue Devotion into today, huh? Mono Blue Devotion has 4 owls in it. Yeah, that's what I think. It's mostly about legacy libraries at this point. Computers are largely fast enough that it just doesn't matter. I think I'm just killing this and not taking this damage. I'm not really winning this race. That's true. There you go. The 8/125 incentive is an 8/125 donation to the Children's Hospital. Exactly. Well, that's a pretty good draw, huh? So we're gonna pass just in case they have like a haste creature or a Torbrain here, because this is gonna get doubled up. Kill 2 things. So I'm killing my Innkeeper in response here because this counters their Bone Crusher Giant, which means I don't have to take an extra 2 to kill it later. So we're going to take 6 total here. And then next turn we can pick back up Innkeeper and pick back up Brontodon. This deck seems super reasonable. The Disfigures and the Sideboard are a good addition to make our curve a little bit more trim. I can even see going up to 4. Hey, Meatballs, thanks for contributing. All right, so we're taking 2 inside of combat this turn. if I draw an untapped land, I can hold up Brontodon activation, which is nice. Ivo, thanks for the contribution. Okay, so I have this. We're gonna do this, pick up these. We'll crack this for green. We'll play Thrashy B. We'll block this inside of combat. We'll sack this. We'll destroy the sword. And then next turn we can go Innkeeper into Murderous Rider, draw a card, and we're still going to be at 9. Sure. Hey, Winspinks, charity is sweet. St. Jude is sweet. Can I get my sword back? Yeah. Winspinks is banned to this shit. Alright, unbanned. Welcome back to the land of the living, Winspinks. So they'll play the sword. We'll destroy the sword. We'll take 1 down to 8. Thrashy B doing a bang up job, keeping things in check here, along with our fine finalities. Get to play this. Get to play this. Get to play a tapped land. Get to pass back. They draw another cleave. They draw a pump spell or a shock. Maybe I'm supposed to block the 1/1 token so that way shock doesn't kill my Murderous Rider. Or stomp. They drew a stomp. Just a shock. Yeah. Hey, I think I messed up here. I think I'm supposed to block the non-first strike creature. We're going to go to 6 here and gain nothing. It's pretty brutal. Yeah, I should have blocked this Satyr. Hopefully we draw an adventure creature here. Well, no, he goes to the bottom of our deck, so we don't get to find him back. Oh, they could have double castled too. Could they? No, they're one mana short of double castle. Like I say, I didn't think I missed that. These take castle +3, and they only have 5 here. I think I just have to do this. Maybe I was supposed to block with both my creatures last turn and like trade Innkeeper off and then plan to find back Innkeeper and Brontodon. Yeah, actually, I think that's the line. I think last turn I should have blocked my 2/3 to their 1/1 first strike, but I should have also blocked with the Innkeeper. So that way I would have had 2 cards to find back. Would have preserved my health total a little bit. Okay, perfect. So go to 4. Oh, awkward. Huh? Well, I guess I get to kill 2 of these. But we're like kind of playing with fire now. Yeah, I could fizzle the original, but I want to gain. I want to draw a card, right? And I think I just like clinch for a turn. This is fine. It's my view on Runaway Steamkin. It's aptly named. And we're dead. The old mouse over when they're trying to target you. Hopefully there's like double checking that this has lifelink and it's going to start pulling us back in. Hey, Black Notes 3, thanks for the brand new Prime support. There's a lot of great people who get shipped out to every single month here on Twitch. Thanks for sending it my way this month and keeping me employed. You know, maybe I should attack with this Innkeeper too. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to attack with the Innkeeper too there. This can't block, right? Right. Go. We faded for a turn. That was step one was fade for a turn. We fade for a second turn, they die. Squeeze me. Whee! I like this archetype. I like this archetype last season too. Aggro decks that draw cards are my king. Oh no, that's the second time that's happened. All right. All right, I need to make a note of that. Okay, so Q and not you. Oh no. All right, Q and not you. I appreciate the big absurd donation. But I'm gonna refund that really quick because there need to be the charity buttons at the top of the bottom. I know I have a donate button up there too for my personal thing. So I appreciate the huge donation, but that went to my personal PayPal. No, it's not your fault. You're like the second person to do that today. It's been a while since I've run one of these, and this is the first time with this new thing, so I'm gonna refund that really quick, and you can send it using the proper link. I would just forward it myself, but it makes like taxes and stuff messy at the end of the year, so I appreciate the absurd support. Let's just make sure it gets to St. Jude appropriately. All right. And the last person had their bank pause their second one because it was 2 big ones in a row. That's an absurd amount of generosity. Okay, so it should be, I sent it back on PayPal to wherever you sent it from. It should be back to you. And then you'll want to use the charity link. And in the future, maybe I'm going to take it down today, actually. Let me pull up my Twitch page and delete my... Actually, I don't have to delete it. I will just replace the donate link with the charity stream link for today. That's what I'll do. I won't get rid of the donate button. I'll just replace it with the link to the soft giving for today. Un moment. That'll be good. Then I don't have to find the button again later. Yeah, let's just remember to change it back tomorrow. Or today when I'm done. Seems fine. Goose. Okay, so probably John, what's it called? John Dovin? Totally reasonable. Thanks for the third of year. Welcome back. Thanks everybody who's hanging out today. We're up to almost 1,600 people in here. For those of you that are just dropping in, we're currently doing a charity stream for St. Jude, which we crushed all of our donation goals for. Thank you, Hoglandia. You rock. Herpes of the Soul. Oh, Twitch usernames. Thanks for the prime. Welcome to Hoglandia. For those of you that are just joining, while we smashed all of my goals and I will be dyeing my beard blue, a number of the goals were a bunch of giveaway stuff for products that I've got from my sponsors. So everyone who donates at least $1 using the charity link, your Twitch username that you enter there is going to be entered in a bunch of giveaways. Cardboard Tech, thanks for contributing to the St. Jude charity stream. So if you'd like a chance to win Cool Stuff Inc. gift cards and Ink Gaming gift cards and some signed stuff from myself and other things, I'll also doing a little bit of good with your dollars. Make sure to donate today. I don't have much hair to dye, so I don't think dyeing my hair is a good goal to have on it. That ship is mostly sailed. Tattoos? I don't know about permanent body. I'm an adult, so I don't make decisions like 24-hour streams or tattoos or things like that in the moment. I've got a wife and kids I have to defer to. Q and not you has a sword already. Corvald. Okay, yep. So this gang's gonna draw a little bit, but they know about this Murderous Rider. Says the guy wearing the owl costume is a temporary situation, okay? Owl costume versus tattoo is very different. Jeff Goldblue, thanks for the third of a year. In fact, Declan's the one that picked the beard color. Q and not you. Thank you for the absurd support, up to 9K. Thanks for doing it for the kids. Second Corval, that makes a lot of sense. Why they kind of threw the first one away. All right, so... Hey, there's another one there as well. Thanks, folks. Chronos Key and Cardboard Tech. Second time's the charm. It is, in fact, cute. You sorry about the confusion. That's on me. Like I said, you weren't the first one to do that. Slow Inf, thanks for the 2 years. Swift, I appreciate it. All right, so what are we doing here? I think it's... Do I want to draw 2 with this? I feel like I don't, but I also feel like I want to put as much stuff into play as possible ASAP. Hey, Fredwick, thanks for contributing. All right, that's a good draw. That hits hard. So let's do this. Let's do this. Get in for 1 here. Do you have enough in? So unfortunately, I do not have control over that overlay. It is awkward that it doesn't have a comma. It has a comma for the 91, but not the 8125. Is a touch awkward. All right, am I starting with this because I could draw another Murderous Rider, I think? Is the plan? Hey, Bionic, thanks for contributing. Now, the problem from here is it's tough to actually win the game from here because they're going to start gaining life with this and drawing cards. Like the Goose threatens to gain them life as well. The hope here, or saving grace potentially, is that our opponent is not going to have enough mana to fully leverage the number of cards they're going to draw, and hopefully we can pressure them out that way. In an ideal world, they're going to block these Smitten Swordsmiths next turn, and then we're going to find them back and burn them out, hopefully. Could be something that happens. Next turn, we'll get to go land, Midnight Reaper, attack with everything, draw some cards. We're at 22. Corvald kills relatively quickly here still. Hey, Germ, thanks for the 3/4 of a year, or 2/3 of a year. Apologies, welcome back. I was looking at the 3 months. Ergo, thanks for the 20 months. Happy Monday, folks, by the way. Man, someone pointed out that the second number there just doesn't have the comma, and I just can't unsee it. Alright, let's fetch the land first here, because we're about to draw a bunch of cards. Why would you say that out loud? Listen, chat, if I have to suffer, you do too. Make peace with it. They know about this find, so they're probably going to err on the side of not killing the Smitten Swordmasters, I'd imagine. So we're going to draw 2 cards with these blocks. Lovestruck's going to die. Innkeep's going to die. Really? They're killing Foulmire and not Innkeeper. Seems weird. Oh, they're eating a cat. That makes sense. Corvald. Corvald's going to be lethal very, very soon here, huh? Especially with the cat bouncing around. Try turning the quality down, JW. Hey, Mari, good afternoon. We get to draw 2 cards here. Really hoping for more Swordmasters. Hey, devs. Been following a long while. I'm not a sub, but here's a good cause. Thanks for contributing. I appreciate it. Yep, non-subs will be entering the giveaways too. This is an FYI, I know chat sub only, so you can't ask, but non-subs, so long as I can message you on Twitch, you will be able to win things. Unknown Darkness. Just got back from the Indie Classic with Jund. Croxa, any chance you'd play it in a league? It beat Titan 6X. That's modern, right? I don't know. It's been a hot second since I played Modern. Congrats on your win, by the way. So we found the Swordmaster, which is great. They're going to need to gain a little bit of life here. If we don't die this turn, we might be good. Because this find gets to pick 2 knights up out of the bin. And then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 knights plus an attack. Yeah, there's a reason. Every time I've dipped back into Modern, it's been a mistake, it feels like. Oh, they found Mayhem Devil. That's probably the game. You assume we're dead this turn? We could be dead this turn. They could also, like, mow down our board this turn, which could happen. Mayhem Devil, like, kills a lot of stuff here. If we're really fortunate, we'll draw a Clover or the 4th Swordmaster. So we've got 3 Clovers and 1 more Swordmaster here in 36 cards. You think we're dead this turn? I don't think so, right? So this is... I guess we might be. So this, they can go sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. And that's 3 sacrifices total. So this can be 16... And this would be 17, 18, 19. I think we're at 2. 20. Maybe we are dead. I don't know. Let's see. It'll work itself out here. We'll find out in a second. Do your thing, opponent. Uncheck Corvald's really good. Okay, they just put us to 6. They concluded they couldn't kill us, I guess. They killed Innkeeper. What is the charity? All the donations today for the charity stream are going to St. Jude Children's Hospital. In addition to doing life-saving cancer research, they also ensure that every child is taken care of regardless of the family's ability to pay. So they provide for many children what I hope everyone in the United States will someday have, which is healthcare regardless of the ability to pay. And remember, if you want that to be a reality too someday, vote Bernie Sanders. Okay, so they went to 3. So, do I just Murderous Rider this and Ace-Space Smash Face, just like hope for the best here? I think that's the plan, right? Just kill this and cross my fingers. I don't know if this is lethal or not. We're about to find out. They're gonna go to 4. They'll have 3. They'll go to 4. They'll kill this. They'll have 1, 2, 3 blockers. Oh, they have 2 cats. Okay. I think we might be dead. I think they're not dead here, and then we're dead next turn. Really, really close. Needed this a couple of cards sooner, huh? Needed this before I did this. Oh yeah, they totally missed lethal last turn, right? If they had another cat. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about the other cat. They just had so many things up here. What's my decision on what's my take on Warren's take to take super PAC money? Well, I mean, she walked back Medicare for all, and now she's walked back the super PAC money. And then she said she didn't think the person who won the most votes should get the Democratic nomination. So basically, I feel like my decision to back Bernie Sanders as my candidate of choice has been super validated by her decision since then. Darth Dessel, a pediatrics hospital helped me survive an injury, had to donate before leaving. Thanks for your very generous contribution. Hoot hoot. Thanks for the prime, Brad. I also think that, like, Warren's a very outside shot at actually winning the nomination at this point. So, like, I don't know that it really matters what she does, because unless the DNC does something screwy, I don't think she's going to actually have the votes based on how these first 3 primary votes have gone. It is a full costume. I got a nice soft furry belly, Chad. It's wonderful. I don't know if I like Thrashing Brontodon. Like Amash, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I agree, Dr. Mr. Punny. Bernie, kind fiend, thanks for the donation. If I'm being honest, something I've talked about on stream before, my biggest holdup on Bernie for so long was his age. And, like, as I saw the other candidates move and pivot throughout the course of the election, I realized that, like, I trusted Bernie to pick a good running mate that I would like more than I trust these other candidates. All right, do I want Brontodon in this matchup? It's just so slow and clunky. I'm going to be honest, I don't know who that is offhand. Sly Croissant. I think I just trim Incubation. I guess this helps me find Midnight. I guess this helps me find Murderous Rider. I just trim Order of the Midnight. Actually, find Finality. Just cowards. Just trim around the edges. Did the donation ticker finally give up adding more goals? It was just adding a goal every time we hit it, but now it's at 94.12 out of 93.75. Maybe it gave up. What do I think about a Yang vice president? I'd be super okay with that. Yang was my second choice after Sanders. He just wasn't a realistic candidate to get the nomination. I think Yang's messaging this election season was really good, and he brought up some really important topics of discussion that weren't getting enough attention. This untapped land on top is great, because it means next turn I get to go Edgewall Innkeeper into Foulmire Knight draw card, which is nice. I don't understand why Lucky Clover copies the adventure that don't have targets fizzle the original spell. Because one of the rules of Magic the Gathering is that if a spell or ability loses all of its targets, it's countered instead of resolving. That's phenomenal. So I get to do this into draw 2 here. When this archetype gets going, it's a lot of fun. Think Warren eliminated herself as a VP candidate from all of her attacking. Yeah, I'd be very surprised. I also think that, like, I think if Warren gets to Super Tuesday without dropping out, she really doesn't deserve a VP slot. I think if Warren like dropped and endorsed Bernie at this point, that'd be a reasonable consideration. But if she runs it all the way down to the end of the election, I don't think it really makes sense to give it to her. It shows that she's not a team player, basically. A lot of these people should probably drop out before Super Tuesday, a number of them. Mike the Knight, thanks for contributing. You're doing a good job. The gift selection's really cute. Isn't it the copy that loses the target? Well, so the copies resolve first, Seamus. So the way it works is the original goes in the stack and the copies happen after. So the copies happen first and they take the target away and then the original disappears. Donations do not impact the deck queue. Everyone who donates is entered in the number of giveaways I'm going to be doing after the stream today that we talked about a little bit. But deck queue stuff is separate. I think I'm starting on this, see where we go. More candidates help Bernie. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I think Bernie wins even without an extra crutch like that, though. You're not sure you understand the owl costume? That's okay, neither do I. Hey, Will Master, thanks for contributing. Hey, look, the thing ticked up to 10K. I need to figure out something to do for 10K. I think we're gonna hit 10K. I should figure out something to do. What's something special? I don't know, chat. I just don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll think about something and we'll do something extra on a future stream. That's probably what we'll do. Outdoor cam to watch you do owl things. All right, so I think we start with our green divination, huh? Go from there. We should set up a cornfield cam. We could do that. Hey, Troll, thanks for the generous tier 2 resub and 14 months of that. IRL stream where you go to the grocery store at an owl customer. I don't know what that. I guess I could look that up. I don't know what the legalities are of walking around streaming in a public place. I feel like there's got to be something. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it's been so long since I've been blown out by this card, chat. Oh, it does not feel good, chat. It's been so long. I do not miss it, Sam I am. Ugh. Vomit. Just moments before the disaster. I was thinking to myself, how do they catch back up here? Turns out that was it. Chat could name a pet. The only pets I have are my children. They already have names. Been potting into Massacre Girl all week. Feel the burn. Don't forget to register to vote, even if you don't vote for Bernie. That's very true. We have a vote command in chat. Thanks for the contribution. If I'm not drawing cards, should I wait to play the Innkeeper? Nah, I've got Order of Midnight in my hand. So, like, if they want to kill these, I can pick them back up. Okay, well, the good news is I can clear that out. That's the good news, right? The bad news is it's going to gas their hand back up before they do so, and they're probably going to find a Mayhem Devil and kill me. This matchup seems real bad for us. Hey, Eziak, thanks for the half a year support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Flesh-Eaten Gnome, thanks for the 15 months. Welcome back. With Christy due in June, it would not be a good time. It would not be responsible to add a pet to my life at this current moment in time. I mean, to be fair, Quaddle, the opponent's archetype has also pretty much entirely fallen off the map. So I don't think this matchup being bad is a reason to not play this archetype. For anybody's animal, speaking of animals, for everybody's animals that just freaked out, that was my doorbell. I apologize. Yeah, that was rough. Thoughts on Temur Adventures winning DreamHack? I think in a format full of blue-white control, Temur's Adventure seems really, really good. And we played blue-white control on Friday, and we played against Temur Adventures, and it felt incredibly difficult. I think moving forward, blue-white control probably wants 2 to 3 Heliod's intervention in its 75, just because being able to take the Clovers off the table is really important. The green-white enchantments deck this morning was a dumpster fire, just like most of the Pioneer decks we've played in recent memory. Format is pretty brutal and kind of medium overall. All right, I guess I should wrap really quick. Adventure Knight. I don't know. I think I was pretty happy with this deck. We lost a close set to mono red, and then after we had a Disfigures, we came back and beat that one. It felt pretty well-rounded overall. This is exactly the style of deck I really like to play. It's a deck that's got a really compact curve here, so you get to consistently play Magic as long as you have a couple of lands and some spells. It also gets to generate incredible amounts of card advantage with Innkeeper, Midnight Reaper, Find, and Lucky Clover. But because this deck draws so many cards, even though its curve is super compact, it also can use its mana every turn, which is really, really nice. All right, at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick ad roll while I run to the restroom and brush my teeth so I can put my Invisalign back in, and then we're going to get things flipped over for the next deck. When I get back in like 3 to 4 minutes, we are going to jam some blue-green Thassa's Oracle here, featuring some Drown Secrets. So we'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for hanging out today, folks.